The East Coast has been engulfed with smoke over the past few days, all stemming from a string of wildfires in Canada. The Air Quality Index says the air here in the nation's capital remains in the very unhealthy range. You can smell the smoke in the air. White House National Climate Advisor Ali Zaidi joins us now. Ali, thank you so much for being with us. Normally, you'd be out on the North Lawn, but it's not safe to be outside for a lot of people, and that's why most of us are trying to stay indoors today. So what is your biggest concern when it comes to the smoke that's been blanketing parts of the East Coast?
Well, first of all, good to be on with you. This is an important issue. And I think the first thing we can do right away is attack the fire where it's burning. That's why the president has dispatched both aerial and ground support through the National Interagency Fire Center to make sure that we're standing shoulder to shoulder with our partners in Canada to tackle the wildfires where they burn. The second big thing that we can do is make sure we're looking after our neighbors, the most vulnerable among us. And to do that, we need to have science and data at our fingertips. That's why through the EPA, we have launched airnow.gov, which provides real-time information so that folks can stay abreast of the developments and protect themselves, whether it's by staying indoors or putting on a mask and looking after our neighbors as well. The third thing we can do is get after the root cause. We've got the fingerprints of climate change all over crises like this. And the only way that we avoid this becoming even more severe and even more frequent is by tackling the root cause.
On that front, I know that the White House has been in touch with various governors and local officials to offer assistance in the hardest hit areas. But what can the federal government really do about this situation?
You know, our CDC has been getting good information and data to our partners on the ground. We're helping identify, for example, places where people can get indoors. There are cooling centers that have been funded and supported by the federal government, making sure people have access to things like just bottles of water and masks as they deal with this crisis on the ground. But look, the big responsibility for the federal government is the one that President Biden, Vice President Harris have been out front on, and that is dealing with adaptation and resilience in a big way in the face of the climate crisis. $50 billion in the bipartisan infrastructure law to help our communities do just that. And also to make sure we're deploying clean energy, getting the pollution out of the sky as quickly as we can so that we're not continuing down this unsustainable trajectory.
And that's a worthy goal. And yet climate activists would argue that fast tracking the Willow project, the oil project in Alaska, or the Mountain Valley Pipeline, natural gas pipeline in West Virginia would run counter to that goal. Do you agree?
You know, the president has overseen the largest investment in climate in the history of not just this country, but anywhere. We just got data today that we deployed more solar last quarter than ever in the history of the United States. We've got millions of vehicles now hitting the roads that are electric and stamped made in America. We cannot afford to go any bit slower. We must go faster and faster. And that's been the president's focus. At the same time, we've got to absorb the reality that we've got a massive economic system that we need to decarbonize. It's not going to happen overnight, but we are moving with great urgency and alacrity in the right direction under President Biden's leadership.
Well, we'll be hoping for cleaner air, easier to breathe over the weekend. Ali Zaidi, thank you so much for coming in and explaining to us the government response today.
Thanks so much.